is that we've become a trusted relationships for customers in 38 global locations. And from a small beginning that we've had, we now have 21 different nationalities of people who work for us. And there are over 12,000 associates who work in this company. That's where we are in terms of few data points. And where is our business? It's a fairly simple math you can do. Take a number called 56. 56% of our business is in North America. Make half of it, 28. 28% of our business is in Europe. Then make one more half of it, it becomes 14. 14% of our business is in Australasia. So people might say, Mr. Reddy doesn't add up to 100, add one to the top, add one to the bottom, as most of the statisticians do for rounding off errors. It comes to 100. So truly, look at the spread. I've not made up these numbers. These numbers are true numbers. 56, 28, and 14 is what we have as a geographic spread. We've had extensive experience in the last 20 plus years of our existence. There are customers, trust me, who worked with us for more than 20 years. I'm not very sure I know many companies which could say with the same amount of pride. I have customers who have started a relationship as soon as we incorporated the company, continued to be with us, grew with us substantially. We learned from them, but we now contribute to them. We are leveled ourselves together. Moving forward, we think we can have tremendous amount of partnership in ensuring the future is bright for both us as also equally importantly to our clients. We work in about 12 different industries. And at least in half of those industries or verticals that we work in, especially if you look at aerospace, transportation, heavy equipment, we are the market leaders. We are the market leaders in at least half of those 12 verticals. We currently have 290 active customers. Their active would mean they gave us a purchase order at least for the last 12 months. And finally, what reflects back very strongly in the type of customers that we have been in a position to bring to our company is that there are 26 of our customers are Fortune 500 companies. I'm sure not many mid-tier companies have pride in talking about this magic number. Added to that, we also have 98% of our revenues comes from repeat orders, or they come from existing customers. We define an existing customer as a customer who gave us work in the past 12 months. So therefore, when we started the financial year 2015, that's April 1, 14 to March 2015, we were certain that 98% of our budget would come from already customers who are known to us. It's only 2% had to be from unknown customers, new customers. It could be a known customer, but with a new service offering, but that could be different. But I'm saying new customers are, the hunting we have to do is fairly limited to just about 2% of our revenue. A company which believes very strongly in farming, and we farm our existing customers to see more amount of traction to our business. To finish off the story, some of these will continue to be in the news story too. We are committed in developing our society around us. Much before the Government of India came out with the new guideline of spending 2% of our profits for corporate social responsibility, this company for the last 6 years spent anywhere between 1% to 1.5% of profits on CSR. Very committed to primary education. We spent all this money on 14 primary schools, which are in our neighborhood, which actually is also, if you look at it, the core of developing this new CSR law by the government of India. They wanted companies to ensure that their neighborhood also prospered along with them. And these 14 schools, what are the outcomes that we have? As we do in our business, we also measured the outcomes. Every year, 21% new joinees come into these schools that we have with us. We have less than 4% of dropout from these schools. And finally, there's 71% of high school pass rate. Equally important, what doesn't appear on the screen is that when we enter these schools, the girl population is just about 10%. Today, it's so gratifying to see that the girl population goes up to as high as 50%. In every school that we adopted, more than 50% of the children are girl children. Into Cyient, if you look at it, is that so far, Infotech was very generic in terms of its name, Infotech Enterprises. I believe if you go and Google on Infotech, you will find about 667 companies as a suffix or a prefix to the name. And that's the number of companies that you'll find. And it's a very generic name. And certainly in a very casual tone, I keep telling the story. Somebody who was fairly well known to me about 6 months back asked me this question saying that, Mr. Mohan Reddy, how is business doing? So in my usual flavor with all the hard work that my team puts together, but I like to present them, so I was putting that together to him. So he stopped me abruptly at some point of time. He said, I was very confident that Infosys will always do well under your leadership, he said.